Hey guys, welcome to this week's semi-live. It's February 14th today, getting out here doing a little walking on some public land. Actually spent a little bit of time out here hunting this fall. Got a few cameras back in here. They're actually still soaking, so I was gonna pull those today, but haven't been able to get out much the last couple weeks. So I've been really dying to spend some time in the woods. And I finally got caught up on a few things and was able to get out today. So I'm gonna try and get a few miles on the boots, but gonna spend a little bit of time back in here this morning. There's standing corn about a mile back in here. All right, we're right around the 2 mile mark here on the day. To be honest, the first half of this walk has mainly been just getting back in here, pulling some cameras, and I did a little bit of scouting. This piece of public that I hunted last year a little bit, I didn't really get to put a lot of boots on the ground, just because I kind of found this spot last summer, late in the summer. So I just came in here and slapped some cameras up. But I just been working this edge and got my first shed laying over here right in these sumac. As you can see, they got a lot of browse on it, a lot of rubs, but we got one laying right in there. I'm gonna go fish it out. A little 3-point. A little bit of blood. It's kind of dried up though. Looks like it might have been laying here a little while. Wax ring's dried up decent already too. But cool. First one. Just heading out for the afternoon here. It's about 2:30. Met up with Ross at the house. We decided to team up this afternoon. Hit a piece of public here. This is a completely new piece. Never walked it, don't know anything about it. We just kind of did some e-scouting on Onyx and wanted to check this out. Alright, so I'm in this ditch bottom. Ross is coming on the other side of the ditch here. I don't think he knows where I am. I'm gonna hang tight here. He should walk within like 10 yards of me. I'm gonna pop up out of the ditch and scare the crap out of him here. Find anything? What's that?
I said you got me good.
Me and Ross are just finishing up walking for the day. It was kind of a rough day for us. We only walked away with one. I don't know, I'm not sure how many miles he put on, but I probably had 7 or 8 miles total for the day. Really didn't see much for sign in the last couple spots, but we're gonna get back after here the next couple days, try something new, or yeah, I really don't know. Not really sure what to expect this year. This warm weather's got these deer kind of spread out, I think, right now. So it's gonna make it tough, I think, the next few weeks trying to find these antlers. But we'll hit up a new piece of public in the morning and we'll go from there.
Down. Got it down. I'm happy with them. Really excited to put a wrap on a quick North Dakota season for myself.
Holy smokes. That is a heck of a deer.
All right, it is February 16th today. It's been sunny all week. I've been wanting to get out and just didn't get out here because of the sun here for the last several days. But we finally got clouds. I was hoping to walk a different farm today. That's probably 45 minutes from here. I drove down there, and as luck would have it, a band of snow went through there and the ground's white. So I had to drive to a completely different area. I'm on another permission piece. I've never walked it before. Stopped in a few weeks ago, talked to the farmer and got permission. And I'm back here to walk it for the first time ever today. It's snowing a little bit. There's just a trace on the ground. I don't think it's gonna affect me, but we'll see how it goes. It's a pretty good sized farm. I'm not sure if I'll be able to cover it all today or not. But we'll see what we find today. Well, I've gone 2.5 miles here so far this morning. No luck yet. Deer sign hasn't been great. Couple pockets where there's been a little bit of sign, but nothing special yet. Kind of on the south side of the property now. There's a cut cornfield back here. I'm gonna work around the edge of it. All the timber is pretty steep. Big rock drop-offs down into a creek bottom. So I've kind of been peeking around in that stuff too as I go. We'll see. Hopefully I find an area in here that's got some good deer sign, but so far it's been tough slugging. Keep walking, see what else we can find here. Well, just over the 3-mile mark, we just got on the board. I've been kind of skirting through everything, and like I said, I haven't seen much for sign, but there's this little patch of pines up here, and I don't think it's more than an acre, maybe. But I crossed this big ditch to come check it out. I just spotted one laying in this grass. It is so thick in here. Thorny, a lot of briars. But it's an antler, but it's definitely old. Let's go take a look at it. It's laying right there in that grass. This thing is a relic. It's probably a good antler 10 years ago. It's green. It's got good mass, but brow tine's almost gone. G2's almost gone, and the rest of the antler's gone. So who knows what this was, but looks like it could have been a dang good antler at one time. Pretty good sign that nobody walks this. But I'm gonna keep poking around. This is, like I said, it's probably an acre of pines and nasty brush and briars. Maybe I'll find some other old stuff in here. Who knows, maybe a fresh one. We'll see. It's literally so thick in here. I am down on my hands and knees, just crawling through this one part. Let's see something up here. Nope, just a stick. It's thick in here. Let's see if I can find anything else. Well, I just did the crawling update about 10 seconds ago. Wrapped around these cedars and I can see one I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but just to the left of that cedar and beyond it. It's definitely fresher than what the last one is. I can't tell if it's this year or last. There's some chewing on it. Looks like a good antler. Let's go try to make our way over to it. This doesn't happen real often. There's another shed laying right next to it, and it's not a match. This is the one I spotted from back over there. Another one laying right here. I think that's fresh this year. That's a sweet little antler. Laying literally 3 feet apart. Pretty sweet. Well, I had to take a few pictures of that. That's pretty cool. 2 antlers off different deer, 3 feet apart. Let's pick them up. Yeah, that's pretty fresh. Cool little deer, non-typical. No brow, but that's pretty wild. Like a tripod. Here's the bigger one. That's fresh also. Looks like a early drop this year. 5-point side. Short 2, decent 3. That's chewed on, and decent 4. Pretty cool. 2 antlers, 2 different deer, 3 feet apart. That's 3 antlers here pretty quick. Like I said, I'm over 3 miles and hadn't found anything and hardly any sign, and got this little patch of thick, nasty crap and picked up 3 here in the last 10 minutes. So keep poking around. That's a good sign. Hopefully we can find some more. Well, it's going on 12 o'clock right now. Just gonna stop and eat some lunch, getting hungry. We got 3 antlers so far. Going on just about 5 miles. Got some more timber up here to the north I want to cover. And then it's all fields on the far north end of this property with a little sliver of timber. So I'm kind of just working my way around the entire property. Well, the sun is officially taking over the clouds. There's a few clouds left in the sky, but they're disappearing pretty quick. Luckily, I'm almost done with this property. There's one little field in this back end that I'm gonna go loop around the outside of it. They don't own any timber surrounding it, but I just want to walk the fence lines and see what's going on. Still sitting with the 3 antlers. Hopefully we can find one more here before we're done. We'll see. Well, I think that's gonna be all she wrote for today. I was planning on walking this afternoon yet, but the sun's out and I really don't feel like looking at the sun, so. Ended up tracking about 9.5 miles on that farm this morning. Just wasn't the sign I was hoping for. Got in that one little pocket and picked up 3 of them relatively quick. They were all laying within 50 yards of each other, and I picked them up all within 10 minutes. Other than that, a lot of walking, not a lot of finding. So that's all for me. I know Mike and Ross are out, I think today and possibly tomorrow, but I probably won't walk again until next week. Looks like it's gonna be sunny this weekend, and I'll probably hold off till we get some cloud cover again. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you.
As our 2023 internship wraps up, Ross and I have come a long way in our photography, videography, editing, hunting, and overall knowledge of the hunting industry.
Applications are open. If you're interested in an internship with a Breaking Point, you can send your cover letter and resume to the link in the description.
If interested in the 2024 internship, the deadline is March 13th. Send your cover letter and resume in to the email in the description of this video.
Well, it's February 17th. Mike and I are out walking together today. We're on this piece right now, just got a bunch of grasses and some little ditches and some terraces. And, we'll be here most of the day. It's a pretty big piece. Let's see if we can find something here today.
First antler of the day. Down in this creek bottom here. I was working, before we worked the ditch and a couple terraces. Didn't really see a whole lot of deer sign. We kicked a few does, it looked like, out of there, but didn't see any what looked like shed bucks. So I came down in here and the sign actually started picking up. And just got off the edge of this bank. And actually there's a dead shed buck right over here. And only 10-15 yards away, there's an antler laying. I don't know if it's from that deer or what, but it looks like it's from, probably, might be from last year. It looks like it's been laying here a little while, but we're gonna pick it up here and see. Pretty good antler. Definitely been sitting here a little while, but nothing's chewed on it. See if we can find the other one here. I'm thinking it could be from that shed buck. Like I said, it's only 10 yards away. I'll do probably a little bit of a loop here, see if we can find the other side. But we didn't get skunked.
Still nothing yet. Kind of been working some of these fingers and some of this grass. Now I'm back down in this a creek bottom here. Sounds like Mike just found one in the same creek bottom, but he's on the other side of the creek, so I'm gonna kind of just work through this and hopefully I can get on the board too.
I think we got another one right on the back side of that blown down dead stuff. I could just see it with the binos, a little bit of a beam. Not a ton of deer sign in here, but just enough. This is going to be another old one. Kind of a cool antler. The beam's kind of heavy. Sweet looking antler. Another old one, but it still counts. There's not, like I said, there's not a ton of deer sign in here, but you can tell there has been deer down hanging in here by some of these trails, but they just must not be wintering in here this year or something. But see if we can find the other side of one of these bucks.
Well, finally just found my first shed. Been working this creek bottom for a while now and looks like a pretty good one. So definitely gonna be my biggest that I've ever found. So let's go pick it up. That's an old one. Dang. Yeah. That's 5-point side. Well, this is definitely last year's antler, if not older. It's definitely an old antler, but just been working a lot of grass and haven't been seeing much for sign in here. But Mike said the antler he found was an old one too, so must not get hit very hard with shed hunting pressure, but it's a good find. I'm happy. We'll keep rolling, see if we can find another one.
Me and Ross are just finishing up our walk here today. Had a pretty decent morning. Picked up 3. All of them were old antlers. This piece of property we were walking, we didn't really see a ton of sign from this year. We kicked up a few does in the first drainage we were walking, and then when we got down kind of like the river bottom area, we did see a little bit of sign. That's where we found all of our antlers, was down in that bottom, but they were all like a year or 2 old at least. So we didn't get skunked, but was hoping to get into a little bit more deer activity. But we're gonna take the weekend off here, the rest of the weekend off here, and then probably try and get out here sometime here in the next few days. See if we can find some more antlers. So thanks for watching this week's semi-live. Tune in next week. Brennan's gonna be doing some shed hunting coming up here, and as always, if you're having some luck, let us know how the shed hunting's going. Give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next semi-live.